If you were struggling with listening to American TV shows, it could be a multitude of reasons, but one of the most immediate ones that you can get rid of right away is honing pronunciation. More specifically, your connected speech, 就是连读的问题。如果你一直回避，没有系统去解决，你听得再多遍，听得再慢，再重复多少次，都还是会遇到同样的问题。Not to mention, when it comes to watching an authentic material such as a TV show or a podcast, materials that native speakers make for their own fellow native speakers, the difficulty is way more intense than a language textbook. So you have to ease yourself into it. You have to be prepared to look up difficult words. And it sounded like even if you were just learning 走遍美国, Family Album USA, or 新概念语2, these traditional language textbooks, the emphasis seemed to be, well, you didn't really have an emphasis. You mentioned you were memorizing these passages, these conversations, but especially with your 英语6级勉强过, probably your grammar basics was lacking also. So even if you were memorizing these sentences, passages, conversations, I doubt that you fully understood them. I doubt that you even knew what you were memorizing. Generally speaking, when I give a student a piece of language material or an article, something to read, something to pick up words from, they will need to have a firm grasp on the pronunciation, all the basic pronunciation tips and a firm structure of basic grammar rules before I give them anything to read. So as far as your first, second, and third questions go, don't even worry about language materials right now, especially not 美剧 or 动画片. American TV shows or cartoons are probably a bit above your pay grade, not just in terms of vocab, but all the elements mentioned above. Okay, pronunciation, namely connected speech and grammar. And then when it comes to vocab, we need to make sure you have a good dictionary such as the Longman one, and then you need to focus purely on the first 3,000 words. Again, if you want to look into how to study them, where to find these words, check out my book. I cannot emphasize enough, it's not about memorizing, using rote memory, using brute force. It's not about that. Before you start blind listening to a material, I would advise you to either transcribe that audio into a text material like transcript, or just consume input materials that already come with text and audio at the same time. So your typical TV shows will usually have dual subtitles. So when you're watching, you can obviously hear what they're saying and you can see the subtitles. Or most books these days will have audiobooks, so you can read and listen at the same time. But if you're practicing pure listening with a subpart pronunciation and grammar structure, this is not a right or, I guess, quality input material.